Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you. My voice is audible to all of you, huh? My voice is audible. A very warm good evening to all of you. Okay, so welcome to the crash course, or you can say the selection batch of your JIB. I'm your legal mentor, Nikita Singh. I will teach you the legal subject, and I think, hope so, your PPB and AFB subject. I think one of the subject is taught by the teacher, okay, and the I think 9 to 10 p.m. is also there of one of the subject, okay. So this batch class, first of all, you can also check the recorded video lectures of all the three paper, okay, and the live class will be of 65 hour. And please class, do the mock paper from today itself and just read out the ebooks that is given in the paid batch. Time is very less, so that's why do not waste your time, and this selection batch will definitely give you selection if you easily do all these things. Okay, so now class, first of all, I'm just going to tell you the schedule that what we have to finish within 10 days, because class, 10 days is there in which we have to complete all the classes, okay, all the classes of your LRB. So LRB contain module A, module B, module D, and this one. So in all the four module class, this C and D is very, very much important. If you focus on module C and D class, so 60 plus marks you can easily gain if if the concept of C and D is very clear. So that's why I will start my module from module D. Module D we will do 4 days. Module C we will do it 3 days. Okay. Then after that, module B and A, that will decided by us that how much days it will take. But first of all, we have to focus on the module D and C. This is very, very much important. Okay. So that's why the student generally who just focus on the module C and D, they can easily crack 60 plus. And if you want 70 plus marks in your LRB, then focus on all the four modules. You will definitely crack 70 plus marks in your LRB subject. So class, shall we start the session? It is the 1 hour class. In 1 hour, we have to, it's a crash course. You do not have to see the new concept of your module. Basically, you have to understand that what we have already read. So we will start from module D class, and in module D, the one of the most important act is there, that is Indian Contract Act 1872, in which we have to learn so many concepts. First of all, I just want to highlight, if we talk about the Indian Contract Act, so the example that you can easily see, suppose if we are going to shop, if any customer is coming to the bank for opening the account, if we are going to see the PVR for movie, so class, these all are the examples of contract. So contract is nothing when one or more person agree to each other to form a promise, and that promise must be the legal promise, that is called contract. A very simple definition I have given you of the contract. So first of all, just fit this definition in your mind, that shopping, e-commerce shopping, etc., everything that is, that's a contract. You have taken admission here right now, this is also called contract. Okay, now see this formula. Suppose class, you have just taken the admission, okay. Suppose I will just take the one name, Sai sir. Suppose Sai sir is there, okay. Sai sir is there. Sai sir has taken the admission in Adda 24/7. So first of all, there is a contract between two person. The first person is Sai sir and the second person is Adda 24/7. Sai sir offered that, sir, by just calling that I want to purchase this selection batch. So Sai sir is offering that he want a certain selection batch in the English medium language. This is called offer. When Adda accept his offer, so Adda 24/7 has accepted his offer. That is called acceptance. Try to learn this formula, because this is the crux of the contract act formula. Okay, so now acceptance is there. Now this offer acceptance is equal to promise. Adda promise, I sir, that definitely we will bring, we will just give you this selection batch, okay? And this promise class, in the legal term, it's called agreement. And when this agreement class, there will be law enforceability. Law enforceability means class, Sai sir had given the rupees as a consideration, some amount to the Adda 24/7, and in the second consideration that Sai sir is taking the services of this teaching. So rupees is the consideration for Adda 24/7, and this service is the consideration for Sai sir. Service what? The teaching service, the learning services. That is a consideration for sizer. So suppose class Adda had taken the rupees and Adda is not giving services class. So in that case, enforceability will come into picture, that Sai sir have a right to file the case on Adda 24/7. Why? Because Adda have taken the consideration, but now Adda is not giving services. So it means that in the legal agreement class, there is a enforceability from one person, and that is called consideration. And when all the combination will done, this is called contract. So we have to learn class the legal agreement in which there is a law enforceability. So I think the definition of contract is clear to all of you. Right or wrong? Definition is clear, class. What is contract? Because I have just given you the basic, the formula, and just apply with you. Just understand the size, sir, or etc. to you. Okay? Now, so this is a formula class. Now see, this contract class, the journal principle, the contract is basically divided into two parts. The journal principle contain 1 to 75 and the special principle contains section 124 to 238. But first of all, you do not have to mug up the section. Just try to understand this is a contract book. So the contract book is divided into two parts. So what contain in general principle of contract? So first of all, we will cover the general principle of contract, and then after we will cover the special principle of contract. Now see class, we have learned the term agreement, we have learned the term contract. Okay, so offer plus acceptance is equal to promise. Promise in legal term is agreement. Agreement plus the agreement plus that is legal enforceability is equal to contract. It means that class, agreements come before the contract. This is agreement, this is contract. So agreement come before contract. So see, agreement is simply proposal plus acceptance, and contract agreement plus enforceability by law, the same formula that we have done. Okay, hello Vaishali ma'am, how are you? Okay, so the element is there that we have discussed. No need to learn the section that is given for agreement and this one. Now agreement is not necessary that it should be in writing, because agreement may be social agreement, domestic agreement, religious agreement. Suppose, Sai sir, suppose if I invited you to come in my home for dinner, and when you come, I didn't give you the dinner, what you will do, Sai sir? Sai is a male, no female? Yeah, Sai sir, what you will do? Savita ma'am, suppose I invited you to come in my home for dinner and I didn't cook any food. So ma'am, what you will do? Savita ma'am? Savita ma'am will go to the police station to file the case on me. Right, Savita ma'am? Huh? Savita ma'am, what you will do? Will go back without dinner. Okay, ma'am, so sweet. So class, these types of contract, that is a social contract, domestic contract, we cannot file the case. Why? Because there is a lack of consideration. I have invited Savita ma'am, but Savita ma'am is not giving me anything. And in the legal contract, there is a consideration. Adda is taking consideration, you are also taking consideration. So so in the contract where both the parties taking consideration, now that is called contract. Okay, Kavi Priya will be sad, ma'am. Don't worry. When you will crack the JAIIB exam, na, sir and ma'am, I will invite you all to come in the office and we have a great and a grand dinner. Okay? Exactly. So this is the basic difference between the agreement and the contract. Okay? Now, see class, the essential points of the valid contract. Valid contract means class, suppose If any customer is coming to the bank for opening any account, so there must be the valid contract. Valid contract means, class, that there must be two parties. Yes, there must be two parties. The party who is offering, that is called offerer, and the party to whom the offer is made, that is called offering. There must be intention to create the legal relationship. So the dinner example, there is a no legal relationship between me and Savita ma'am. It's journal a domestic thing that generally happen in the day to day society, but in the legal contract there must be the legal relationship between the person. Okay, so this is the key point of this one. There must be fulfillment of the legal formalities in the valid contract. There must be certainty in the meaning. Certainty means that you have taken Adda 24/7 selection batch in English medium. That is a clarity. Suppose if Adda highlight that selection batch and no language is there, so it means the certainty is not there. Certainty means exact thing that we want. That is called certainty. The thing should be possible. Things should be possible of any contract. Okay, there should be agreement, as we know that if agreement is done, then contract will come into picture. There must be free consent between the party. What is free consent? Suppose, Savita ma'am, I will just put this, gun in your in your head, and I say just Savita ma'am, just do that thing. So it means that Savita ma'am, by just in the fear, Savita ma'am is signing the document. So it means the consent is not free, and if the consent is not free, that will not come into the valid contract. Okay. Now, competency of party. Competency means the person should be 18-year, sound mind, and not disqualified by law. Not disqualified by law means, suppose if a convict person is there, convict person means the person who is in the jail. So that person is liable to do, that person can do any contract. The answer is no. There should be lawful consideration. Rupees is the lawful consideration. Suppose if I given any work to the third person, and for that third person I'm giving the drugs. So drugs is the unlawful consideration. So that cannot be converted into the legal contract. There must be legal object, and the thing should not be declared void. Void means if the valid contract is not there, it means if there is a lack of certain formalities that we have discussed here, so that contract will be not called as the valid contract. That's it, class. So this is all about the section 10 of the Indian contract, and class, section 10 is the backbone of Indian Contract Act. First of all, tell me, this concept is clear or not? The essential points of your valid contract. Come on, class. 10 days we have to finish all the things that comes in your exam, that will be come in your exam. Savita ma'am, clear? Because it's just a quick revision of all the things. It's just a quick revision. Okay, no need to listen or learn the new concept, because it's the time only for the revision. Okay, yes, anyone? Kavi Priya ma'am, Vaishali ma'am, is that clear now? The essential points of the valid contract. Uday sir, clear? Bahut badhiya. Now, what is quasi contract? Quasi contract means simply, see class, we have done the formula, this one. Done now. But quasi contract is the opposite formula of contract. What I said, quasi contract is the opposite formula of contract. In quasi contract, class, contract done, and then we are doing the formalities, that is called quasi contract. I'm giving you one example. In the quasi contract, suppose I always give the example of pizza. Pizza means, suppose by mistake the pizza delivery man, he have to give the pizza to the A person, but by mistake pizza delivery boy given the pizza to the B person. Now B person is very happy, oh my god, the pizza is come up, so he B person ate the pizza. So in that case, class, if the B ate the pizza, it means that nobody will, in today's scenario, nobody will give things in a very free way. So in that case, the B person, what B have to do, B either have to pay the money to A person, and B either have to give pizza to the A person. That is called quasi contract. B person, because in the quasi contract just always apply two things. Initially I have no plan to enter into the contract, but later on I have to enter into the contract. That is called quasi contract. Okay, see, there are certain obligations specified in Indian contract that are not actually contract because miss one or other elements, but still this is enforceable under code. Just tell me, suppose if B have eaten pizza, and pizza, the cost of the pizza is suppose 50,000 rupees. Very, costly pizza. A have just, ordered from the pizza, this one. So just tell me, suppose if B person have eaten pizza, so A have a right to file the case or not? Tell me. A have a right to file the case or not, class? A have a right. That is called quasi contract. So quasi contract, always remember the formula will be go on opposite way. Okay. Now the next one. Contingent contract. What is contingent contract? C class. First of all, see the example. A is there, B is there. A and B is doing a valid contract. Now, I will not explain what is valid contract. Valid contract that we have already discussed. So, A and B is doing contract, but in that contract, A is saying that I will parcel this goods to you when my goods which is in England, it will be come within the 6 month. It will come within the 6 month. Then I will give this goods to you. So class, this contract, the contract between class A and B, that's depend upon this contract class, that's depend upon the event. What kind of event? That this goods have to come within 6 months. So when the contract class that's depend upon the event, that is called contingent contract. That is called class contingent contract. The contracts depend upon the event. So class, your insurance example, insurance, the health insurance, we have done the contract between health insurance company and us, but this will execute when any incident will happen, when any accident will happen. So accident is class uncertain event. So event class must be the future uncertain event. That is called the contingent contract. Is that clear, class? What is contingent contract? See, if two or more parties enter into contract to do or not to do something, if the event which is collateral to the contract, this event is collateral to the contract, does or does not happen, it is called contingent contract. So class, is that clear? Just always remember the example of your insurance, health insurance, fire insurance. This is example of contingent contract. Is that clear, class? What is contingent contract? Clear? And the contract should be class valid one. It should not be void, voidable, etc. Okay, Savita ma'am, excellent. Now, discharge of contract, how the contract will be end. End mean finishing of the contract. If both party perform their work, that is called the contract will be end. If the thing is not possible, suppose if I say to Savita ma'am, please bring star for me. Is that possible? The answer is no. So if the thing is not possible, that cannot be come into the form of contract. It will be discharged. Discharge by agreement. Agreement means class, suppose A and B have done the agreement. Now, if there is any changes in that old agreement, if there is any changes, so we will not write in the old agreement, we will make a new agreement. So when the new things come in the new agreement, so the old one be discharged and the new one will be executed. That is called discharge by agreement. So what can be the new things? What can be the things that can be converted into the new contract? If any new things that's come in the contract, if any changes that's come into the old contract, if any one party just waive the right, if any one party cancel the contract, if anyone less the, if anyone just less the consideration in the old contract. So these are the 5 ways in which the agreement can be discharged. So class, any doubt in discharge of contract by agreement? Simply, agreement means that the written document which is made between A and B person. So if any one of the 5 things come in the old agreement, the new agreement will be made. So when the new agreement will be made, the old agreement will be discharged. That is Tata bye bye. Discharge by lapse of time. Lapse of time means the time is end. The A person said to B that you have to give me your reply within 10 days. But B had given reply within 20 days. So after 10 days, this agreement will be automatically discharged. Savita ma'am, novation means any new things that we have changed in the old contract. That is called novation, ma'am. Okay, ma'am, novation, new thing. Discharge by operation of law. What is operation of law? If A and B have done the contract class, and if any government order come into this agreement, so A have to change this contract. So it means that A have to cancel the contract because government want this subject matter of the contract. This is called discharge by operation of law. It means law is interfering. If the law will interfere, you cannot do anything. And the last one is breach of contract. Breach of contract means both party, one of the parties, suppose if I talk about the breach of contract, A is there, B is there. In the breach of contract, A person not fulfilling his right and duty. So in that case, the contract will be breached and the contract will be discharged. That's it. So class, first of all, tell me any doubt in the general principle of contract? Yes. Yeah, class. Any doubt in journal principle of contract? It's a quick revision of all the important content of your module D, chapter Indian Contract Act. And module D, module C is very, very much important. Yes, Aarti ma'am, Anita ma'am, Devojyoti ma'am, please tell me. Uday sir, only Savita ma'am is saying, okay, Kavi Priya ma'am, excellent. And class, always see the session of 7:30 p.m. YouTube session and 9 p.m. of the YouTube sessions. These sessions are also very important because we are doing the questions in this session. Okay, excellent. Now, what is special principle of contract? So in the first slide, I have already told you the contract, which is basically divided into two parts, that is general principle of contract that we have discussed and special principle of contract. So now we are going to discuss the special principle of contract. So in this special, the general principle is already implicit in this special principle of contract. So in the special principle of contract, you have to learn 5 concepts. First one is contract of indemnity. Second one is contract of guarantee, contract of bailment, contract of pledge, and contract of agency. Section 124, Section 126, Section 148. No need to remember the section. I'm just writing the sections only. Section 172 and Section 182. These are the 5 concepts of this one. Anita ma'am, difference between agreement and this one. I think this is clear to all of you that what we are going to study. Ma'am, nothing ma'am. You just learn the formula ma'am. This is offer, acceptance. So ma'am, when the offer will accepted na ma'am, that is called promise. But promise ma'am in legal term is called agreement. That's it ma'am. That is called agreement. And when it will be called contract, in the agreement when the law will be come, that is called contract. So ma'am, agreement is nothing but agreement can be social contract, just like the dinner example. Agreement can be domestic contract, agreement can be legal contract. So ma'am, in the Indian Contract Act ma'am, you have to learn the legal agreement. Legal agreement means one party have a right to breach the contract. one party have right to file a suit. That is called legal agreement. Okay, Anita ma'am, agreement is nothing but it's just a initial, you can say the initial before the contract. I have given you the example now of contract. You have taken the admission, that is full contract. Okay, an agreement means, suppose Anita ma'am, I'm saying you, Anita ma'am, I will give you BMW car if you crack your JAIIB exam. Okay, I'm just promising you. You cleared the JAIIB exam, but I didn't give you the BMW car. What you will do? What you will do, ma'am? Tell me what you will do, Anita ma'am. Tell me, Baba, what you will do? I have offered you. You will accept. Okay, Nikita ma'am, I will clear JAIIB exam. Promise is done. What you will do? You will do nothing. So, ma'am, see, this is the social agreement, that in social agreement we do not file case. Exactly. Okay, it is just a social. So social, domestic, religious, we do not have a file case, but in legal one, we have to file the case. Okay, excellent. Now, special principle of contract. The first one is contract of indemnity. So class, in the contract of indemnity, all the insurance example comes under contract of indemnity, except life insurance. This is very important. Except life insurance. Got my point? Suppose there is a car insurance company is there. I have purchased my BMW car. Okay. So this car, I always give premium of insurance because I have just insured my car. So I always give the premium rupees 1,000 rupees per month to the car insurance company. So if I am paying the premium, it means that whatever will happen to my car, whatever damage that will happen to my car, it will be paid by only car insurance company. So it's a very famous proverb that the loss will be done by this person, but this loss will be compensated by car insurance company. That's it. So this is the basic formula of your, and the basic example that we done in the contract of indemnity. So tell me class, this example is clear. So your this one, fire insurance, your marine insurance, your extra, all insurance example will come under contract of indemnity. So class, one question, the contract of indemnity is just like a contingent in nature that we have discussed. Exactly, Savita ma'am. Exactly. Okay. In the car accident done, so in that accident the car insurance company will pay. Why should I pay? I'm already paying the premium. Okay, and if nothing is done to my car, it's okay, get lost. Okay, it's okay. Okay, now see, what is indemnity? So indemnity means class insurance or security or protection. And what is written in section 124, that is a section of indemnity, that a contract by which one party promises to save the other from loss caused to him by the contract of the promiser himself or by the conduct of any other person is called contract of indemnity. And C class, in general principle of contract, we have learned that there must be two parties right now. So in the contract of indemnity, what will be the name of these two parties? C class. The person who is promising, I will pay, that is a car insurance company, that person will be called as indemnifier. That is called indemnifier. And the person in which the damage is come, the person who is losing, the person to whom I am promising, the car insurance company is promising, that is called indemnity holder. So this is the name of this person. Is that okay, class? Contract of indemnity. Okay, now just see the form. This one, party, promiser, indemnifier, the person who promises to bear the loss, and promisee is also called indemnity holder and also called class indemnified. So he is the person whose loss is covered and who are compensated. So class, is that clear? What is contract of indemnity? So this is the first formula of this one. Is that clear? Now see the essential points. There must be valid contract. Now I will not explain what is valid contract. We have already done. There must be loss and protection of loss. The loss must be caused by promisor or any other person liable for loss. Okay. And it is the contingent in nature. That's it. Okay, class. Is that clear? Contract of indemnity. Is that clear? Shall we proceed? Hari sir, contingent means, I have told you now what is contingent in contingent contract, Hari sir. Contingent, exact Hindi I cannot say, but contingent means the contract which is depend upon the uncertain future event, sir. That is called contingent. In the insurance example, I don't know that when the car will be damaged, when the damage will happen to my car. So this contract, what contract? That the car insurance company will pay to me. This contract is depend upon this event, and that event is the uncertain future event. That is called contingent. Okay? Cool. Now contract of guarantee. Exactly. I'm just coming within 1 minute, okay? Then we will start contract of guarantee. Now see class, what is contract of guarantee? Contract of guarantee is very simple. In the contract of guarantee, in indemnity, we have learned that there is a three party. In contract of guarantee, there is a, sorry, contract of indemnity, there is a two party, but in contract of guarantee, there is a three party. The first party who will take money from the creditor, and guarantor will be there who will give guarantee on the behalf of principal debtor to the creditor. That is called contract of guarantee. Suppose if this person is taking money from this creditor 10 lakh rupees, so suppose creditor is the bank, so now bank is saying that sir, you have to give me, you have to just put the one guarantor who will take guarantee on your behalf. So this is the friend or anything relative of the principal debtor. He is giving guarantee on the behalf of principal debtor. Okay, this contract between these three person, class 1, 2 and 3, that is called contract of guarantee. Now see, guarantee is the assurance that legal contract will be duly enforced. Okay. Section 126 is the definition of contract of guarantee. A contract to perform the promise or discharge the liability of the defaulting party in case he fails to fulfill the promise. And see the example, class. Ankita advances a loan of rupees 70,000 to Pallavi. Shrishti, who is the boss of Pallavi, promises that in case Pallavi fails to repay the loan, she will repay the same. So in that case, Ankita is creditor, Pallavi is principal debtor, and Shrishti is surety. That is called contract of guarantee. So three parties are there: principal debtor, creditor, and surety. So principal debtor, the one who borrow or liable to pay. Okay. Creditor, the person who receive the payment, and guarantor who give the guarantee. That is called the parties that involve in this one. So in contract of guarantee, class, there is a three parties and there is a three contract between the persons. So class, is that clear? Three parties and three contracts. That is clear? Yes, Nancy ma'am, Savita ma'am, is that clear now? Venkat sir? Now, types of bank guarantee. This is very important from the examination point of view, class. If you talk about the bank guarantee, so there is a three in which, the bank is acting as a guarantor. Bank. Financial guarantee means customer is there and this is the X person. Customer have to pay some amount. Suppose customer have to pay 1 crore rupees, but X is suppose the tax department is there, but the customer is not paying this tax of 1 crore. So the tax department is saying, sir, please give us 1 crore rupees, we do not have a trust. So in this one class, the customer approach to the bank. So when the bank give guarantee on the behalf of customer to the tax department, that is called financial guarantee. So it means that the bank is giving guarantee on the finance of the customer, or you can say the deposit or cash security, that is called bank guarantee. The bank is act as a guarantor, and it is implied thing that class, if the bank will give, suppose customer is unable to pay 1 crore rupees, the bank will give 1 crore rupees. So the bank will but obvious take his money from the customer. It is an implied thing. Okay. Now, what is performance guarantee? X have to perform something. Suppose X have to make something. Y had given order to make something. Okay. But Y do not trust on X person. That suppose if you done this project and the project will damage within the 5 year. So who will pay for that project? So in that case, the bank is giving guarantee. Z is the bank. So in this one class, if the bank is giving guarantee to the Y person, so this is called performance guarantee, that the bank is giving guarantee on the performance of the X person. That is called performance guarantee. On the basis of performance, the bank is giving guarantee to the Y person. And what is deferred payment guarantee? Deferred payment is very simple. X is there, Y is there. X is, giving, suppose Y had given the goods to X person. Now the Y have to pay money of this X1. Okay. So in that case, suppose first installment, second installment, third installment, fourth installment. So if the bank is giving the guarantee of these installment, that is called deferred payment guarantee. That's it. Deferred means the installment. The bank is giving guarantee to the deferred payment guarantee. So class, is that clear? What is types of bank guarantee? This is very important. Is that clear, class? What is bank guarantee? Okay, Vishali ma'am, Dev sir, Savita ma'am, Uday sir, Nancy sir, is that clear? What is bank guarantee? See, class, bank guarantee is not given in the this one contract act. Okay, but I have just put this because you have already done the contract of guarantee, so you can easily correlate with the bank guarantee. Anita ma'am, performance. Ma'am, in the performance guarantee now, the customer is performing something. Performing means suppose he is doing any project, he is performing any, things that is given by another person. So suppose for this project, the government had given order to X person to just make this project, but the guarantee that the project will be not damaged for 10 years. So if Y is giving guarantee, so Y is saying that no, I don't trust on you. We want a guarantor from you that will give guarantee of this project. Then we will give you this project. So in that case, X person go to the bank. In this case, the bank is giving guarantee, sir, if any damage will done with this project, I will give you the money. That is called performance guarantee. Deferred means installment. The customer have to give size or installment to the person. So if the bank is giving this one guarantee that if suppose two installment will not pay, I will pay, bank will pay, that is called deferred payment guarantee. Deferred means installment. Now it is clear, Anita, Anita ma'am, Sai sir. Now it is clear. Okay, shall we proceed? Shall we proceed? Okay. Now, see the difference between guarantee and indemnity. Number of parties 2, number of parties 3. Liability, primary liability. In this one, collateral and secondary. Sometime collateral also known as co-extensive. So you have to tick mark first of all on co-extensive, not secondary. Co-extensive because this word co-extensive is written in the Indian Contract Act. So that's why you have to tick mark on this one. Number of contract, 1 contract is there, and in this one, 3 contract is there. Liability, when contingency happen, liability will arise, and in the contract of guarantee, when debt will exist, that will come. No need to see this fifth point. That's not in your syllabus. Okay, 4 point is one. Now, what is bailment? Bailment is very simple process. Now see, X person is there, Y person is there. X person has given, suppose, his TV for repair. X person is giving his TV for repair to the Y person. Okay. So in that case, Y is saying, sir, it will cost you 2000 rupees because TV has damaged so much. So in that case, when the TV is got repaired, so Y person had given TV to X person and X person had given rupees to the Y person. The contract between this X person and Y person for this act is known as contract of bailment. This bailment is not called zamanat that we, generally students say, ma'am, bailment means this one zamanat. No, the bailment means simply, see, in this example, X is the bailer. In all the contract, there is a special name of the parties. The bailer is there and bailee is there. Okay, bailer, bailee. So bailer means simply the person who delivered the goods, and class goods must be of movable goods. That is important. Good must be movable goods. So when X person delivered the goods to the another person, that is bailee, for specific purpose. In this question, the specific purpose is to repair. And when specific purpose fulfilled, TV got repaired, bailee will give back TV to the Y person. That is called bailment. Is that okay? Suppose a second example, if I just keep my jewelry in your bank, that is bailment or not, Satish sir? If I keep my jewelry in your bank and you are just charging something, that is bailment or not? Tell me class, that is bailment or not? That is bailment. So bailment can be of any specific purpose. Just always keep this thing in your mind. Any specific purpose. Now see, what is bailment? The delivery of goods from one person to another for specific purpose upon contract. When the purpose is fulfilled, the good has to be returned and dealt with the direction of the person who has delivered the goods. That is bailment. Okay, a very simple example. Now, what is the types of bailment? This is important. Types of bailment on the basis of benefit. Benefit means, kya benefit, to whom benefit is given, and on the basis of remuneration. Remuneration means money. If we talk about the benefit, exclusive benefit to the bailer. In the example, bailer is there and bailee is there. So bailer, suppose I just keep my pet to the neighbor. In this case, neighbor, no benefit, but my benefit is that my pet is in for the safe custody. That is called benefit to bailer only. Benefit to bailee, suppose I deliver my car to Savita ma'am. Who is enjoying? Savita ma'am is enjoying. So benefit for the bailee because I have given permission. Ma'am, you can take my car for 10 days. That is called exclusive benefit for bailee. And the example that I have given for TV repairing, that is a mutual benefit. Mutual benefit. I'm all my TV repair, it's my benefit, and the mechanic got rupees, that's the benefit of this one. Okay, now remuneration means the two words are very simple, gratuitous and non-gratuitous. What is gratuitous? There is no consideration. I just put my pet. There is no consideration from opposite party. My friend is getting nothing. That is called gratuitous bailment. And non-gratuitous, something is there. The example of TV, this one, in any example, if there is a consideration, consideration means something for something. This one, that is called non-gratuitous bailment. That's it. Now, how we can terminate, end the bailment if the prescribed time is completed, if my TV get repaired, if my purpose is achieved, if the destruction of the subject matter. Suppose if I have given my cow to the another person for 10 days, my cow dead. So subject matter dead. So bailment will be dead. Bailment will be end. And on the death of the any party, if the bailer bailee, if one party dead, complete. That's called bailment. Any doubt, class, in the bailment? Now, two concept, pledge and agency. That is important one. So, class, this is the quick revision. Now, what you have to do, class, please, please, please attend the YT session and do mock paper. Only these two things you have to do after this one. What is pledge? That is very important. Pledge means simply, class, two parties are there. This is bank. Bank had given loan to 10 lakh to this one. A person is, keeping this movable property as a security to the bank. That is called pledge. That's it. What is called pledge? Movable property security to the bank. That is called pledge. That's it. Now see, goods pledge, loan grant, one person, that is pawner, and this is called pawnee. So in this example class, this is pawner and this is called pawnee. This is also called pledger. This is also called pledgee. Okay. Now see, goods always movable. And what is the definition? The bailment of goods as security. So class, in the pledge, goods must be kept as a security, but in bailment, for any purpose. That is the basic difference between this one. Okay. Now see the difference. Bailment of good is for other purpose, but for pledge, it is for specific purpose. Bailment, no right to sale of goods. You cannot sell my cow. But in bank can sell the goods if you do not give the money. Bailee can use the goods. Pledge, plain pawnee can't use the goods. Bank can't use the goods. That is called pledge. Contract of agency. First of all, tell me, any doubt in this one? Yes, class. Any doubt? Is that clear? It's just a quick revision class, okay? And this revision batch is really, it will be helpful because now you do not have to see or refer any material. Focus on YT session and your mock paper. That's it. Okay. Now, what is contract of agency? That is very simple. Suppose you people are doing work in a bank. Right now, you people are doing work in a bank. It is not possible for the bank to reach to the customer door by door. Not possible. So now what bank is done? X hire the persons X, Y, Z. Now these, suppose three persons are appointed by bank. Now these person, they are directly approached to the customer for any work of bank so that the bank will become in a profitable stage. So that Z person is, class, Z person is doing work under the guidance of bank. So Z is called the agent and the bank is called the principal. So principal, you can say principal is the owner and that agent is doing work under the principal. That's it. I think this example is clear to all of you, right? Is that okay? This example is clear to all of you that what exactly it means. Okay. Now, Now see the example. Who is agent? Agent is a person employed to do any act for another or to represent another in dealing with third person. Who is principal? The person for whom such act is done or who is so represented is called principal. The bank is called principal. A very simple example. See this. The actual contract, see, the actual business is done by the agent, but it will be assumed that the bank had done the contract with this one. Suppose you are just distributing the policy on the behalf of bank. You are the agent, so you are representing the policy to the third party, but actual, the third party will see, oh, Axis Bank is there. You are the employee of Axis Bank. Now I have a trust on Axis Bank, so now the third party will take the policy of the Axis Bank. Exactly. It's a bank insurance. Exactly. Okay. This is called this one. Now see class, how the agency can be created. It can be expressly. It means suppose if the written is there, agency can be created. Implication that by seeing the act of any agent, the principal is saying that he is my agent. In the bank, if someone is representing the bank, so by seeing the act, the bank is appointed that person as a agent. That is called by implication. Implication means not written, but by way of act and conduct, we are appointing the any agent. What is necessity? X person is there. X have given work to Y person. It's a truck. Butter is there in this truck. Now Y have to give this truck to this A person. Now in the middle of the road, the bus damaged. Okay, the bus got damaged. So in that case, the butter is a perishable nature. Perishable means jaldi kharab ho jata hai. So in that case, butter have to, what Y have done? Y just, sell the butter and collect the rupees and he had given to the X person. So in that case, class, Y become the agent because he have done the work just like an agent of the X person. So in the necessity case also, class, agency can be created. Is that okay, class? Is that okay? Quickly tell me. Two more points I have to discuss. Two more point is estoppel and ratification. That is very, very, very important. Class, there is a thundering in my side, okay? It's maybe light can be gone, okay? Because there's a thundering, so much, raining is there. What is estoppel? Estoppel, class, that is very simple. X person is there. X person, represent Y in front of the Z that Y is my agent. X person represent Y in front of Z that he is my agent. Y say nothing. He just keeps silent. In that case, suppose if Z person start doing business with Y person, so it will be assumed that Y is a agent. Now X cannot take back his word. That is called estoppel. So estoppel means you cannot take back the words. That is called estoppel. Is that clear, class? That is called estoppel. You cannot take back the words. So X cannot take back the words. Now Y person become the agent by estoppel of X person. Okay, now next. Ratification. Ratification means one person, X person, is doing work without the knowledge of his boss. Okay, without the knowledge of his boss, but by seeing the act, the boss, suppose Y is the boss, by seeing the act, the boss ratified the act. The boss ratified the act. Oh, you are doing so much profit to us. That is called agency by ratification. Ratification means, with suppose I am the person, okay, and Sai sir is the boss. I am doing work for the Sai sir, but without his knowledge, and I'm always try to just benefit for the Sai sir company. So later on, Sai sir come to know that, oh, Nikita ma'am is doing work without my knowledge, but she is doing very good work. So now Sai sir appoint me as an agent. That is called agency by ratification. It means creation of agent by ratification. That's it. So class, this is all about your Indian Contract Act. Any doubt, class? What is del credit, sir? That is so simple. Del credit agent means the agent who take extra commission, for the work, that is called del credit agent. It's a CREDERE. Del credit agent means who take extra commission for the work. Ma'am, bailment is simply delivery of thing for specific purpose. But ma'am, lease means we are giving the possession to another person. That is called lease, ma'am. Kavipriya ma'am, lease means suppose my house is there. So I have just given my house for 1 year to you. That is called lease. Estoppel, sir, estoppel is nothing. Estoppel means suppose this X person, he had committed to the, he had just, X and Y is the employee of the bank. X said to Z person that Y is the agent of our company. Agent, this wording is said by X person. On that time, suppose Y is not the agent, but he assumed that, oh my God, X had treated me as agent. I am very happy. By listening the word, Z started doing business with agent. Z started doing business with agent. So in that case, whatever loss that will done by agent, X will pay. Why? Because whatever agent will done, principal will be liable. So now X cannot say that thing, Y is not my agent. Sorry. No, 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 no. X, you have one day you have told that Y is the agent. That is called estoppel. It means whatever words you have committed, Devjyoti ma'am, you cannot take back your words. Z can file the case on X person of estoppel. Okay? Kavipriya ma'am, is that okay now? So that's all for today class. We'll meet at tomorrow. And this class is basically a crash course if anyone want to take admission, because this is just a first class. If anyone want to take admission in the selection batch, simply Y391 code is there for 78% discount. That's it. Okay. Tata. Good night.